Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Chocolate Swag. Welcome to episode 2 of my DIY backyard oasis. In the last video, you all saw me laying down some papers and just moving them around to try and create a design that I wanted to go over in my fire pit area. And today what I'm going to be doing is setting that design in stone and making it final. So what I'm doing is outlining each concrete paver, and then I will remove it out the way and dig up some dirt in that area. Not a lot, but just a little bit so that the paver can sink down in the ground slightly. So with this, you really want to work carefully and precisely because you don't want to dig a big hole. You only want to dig up a little bit of the top layer of the dirt so that the paver can sit inside of that. Now I'm going to place my paver in that little tiny hole that I dug up to see if it fits nicely and lays flat and flush, and it does. So I'm just going to jump on the paver just a little bit to stamp down the dirt, and then I am going to take all the dirt that I dug up and replace it back around the paver. Now that that's laying in the ground nicely, I'm just going to use my broom, brush away all the excess dirt off of the top of my paver just to give myself a visual of how it's looking so far, and stamp it down a little bit more if need be. Moving right along to the next one, I'm going to repeat the same steps. I'm going to take my shovel, press it down into the ground lightly to make an indentation around the square paver so that I have an outline of where to dig. Once the paver is removed, I know exactly where I need to be digging and where I need to stay within the lines. It's really important to remember not to dig out too much dirt, just the top layer, because if you make the hole deep, when you go to set your paver in, it will sink down too low, and then you will have to replace some dirt back inside the hole to try to get it raised up evenly. So you really just want to take off that top layer, and that's it. I repeat this process for every paver all around the fire pit, and then once it's done, I start to add my pea gravel. Now to cover up all the dirt, I'm going to be using pea gravel to really help outline my design and make it pop. I'm going to pour it all around the pavers to give a strong visual of the design that I have created. In the middle, I have the foundation for my fire pit, which is 30 pavers, 3 rows of 10. I was really trying to be smart in the way that I placed my pea gravel on the ground because I believe I only started out with 3 bags, so I wanted to have control over where the pea gravel was going and make sure that it was all lined up evenly. But as you see, that became tedious, and I realized that it really didn't matter anyway, so I started pouring out all of my pea gravel in certain areas and then using my broom to go ahead and sweep the gravel in place and cover more surface area. Slowly but surely, you will start to see the design take form. Unfortunately, I did run out of pea gravel, and I did have to go back and get 3 more bags to finish up the area. This is my fire pit, and I will explain to you a little bit later what that red thing is in the middle. Now, this beautiful blue thing that you're seeing is actually fire glass. I'm making a gas burning fire pit instead of a wood burning fire pit. So the glass replaces the wood inside of the fire pit and helps the fire burn. The fire glass is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I decided to ditch the traditional fire pit. I ordered 40 pounds of Fireglass online and I received it very quickly. When it arrived, I took 2 pieces out and rinsed them off just to see what it looked like, and I am amazed with this royal blue reflective color. It does have a mirror on the back so that it will reflect, and it is just beautiful. I'm so happy with it. I will be rinsing it all off before I put it in my fire pit just so that it can sparkle and shine to the max. They do have different sizes for your Fireglass. I ordered the 1/2 inch and I'm very pleased. It looked way bigger than I thought it would. They also carry 1 inch and 1/4 inch and 1.5 inches. And I just think 1/2 inch is perfect. It's not too big and it's not too small. In my opinion, it's the best bang for your buck as far as sizing, quality, and color. It comes in a variety of colors and they also have different shapes as well. But I just wanted the shattered glass look, so I just chose the traditional glass, but they do also have more of a marbled or stoned shaped glass as well. So remember that red thing that you saw earlier in the video? Well, here it is again, and it's actually a sled. That's right, a sled. I picked it up from Walmart for $7. It is 18 inches and in the middle is my 12-inch fire burner. Around it, I have laid out lava rock, which helps maintain the flame and the heat of the flame. And what I'm going to do is take a piece of an old screen window, cut it in a circle, and lay that over the lava rock and the burner. I'm doing this so that if I ever need to move my fire pit or clean my fire pit, I do not have to sit there and pick out all the glass by hand. I can just lift up the screen and pour the glass into a container or a box off to the side. Once you lay that over and add your glass on top, you will not be able to see your lava rock or your Fireglass. Doing this method also allows you to use less Fireglass and save some for later. Everything has been rinsed off and added into the fire pit. It looks beautiful. My burner is undetectable. My lava rock is undetectable. And I can't wait for you to see it lit up in the next video.